I'm sorry. Come over here, everybody. I accidentally ended the live stream on the other video. So this is going to be part two. My bad on that. Like I said, I'm streaming from my phone. I've never streamed from my phone before. So we'll see if anyone realizes that it's like, hey, what happened? He was mid sentence and it like literally just stopped. And we'll see if anyone pops over here. But whoops. Okay, somebody's here. Were you just on part one? Where it just ended abruptly? My bad on that if you were. Okay, this is going to be part two. We'll just continue off. I don't have your. Okay, you're still there, Donna. Yes. Excellent. You guys are problem solvers. You're like, hey, what happened? He was just talking and it shut off. So if you were asking a question and I didn't get to it, ask it again here because I'm not going to try to get out of this because apparently that doesn't work too well. But go ahead, ask your questions here. We'll just go for a few more minutes. And excellent, excellent. But it's funny how we're all learning. We're all learning. So it's all good. It's all good. But what were we talking about there? So somebody was asking about how long does it take a book to rank? And I give my books about 3 to 4 weeks before they start ranking. Before I consider them, all right, that's probably where it's going to end up sitting on Amazon. They published their book in July, and its sales just started picking up now. So I was saying that it was probably due to their market or their niche just started getting a little bit more exciting now, where people start taking notice. Maybe it had something to do with, maybe it was a little seasonal, maybe it was back to school or whatever. Yes. John Smith, those are, I mentioned that in the very, very beginning of the live stream. I just dropped off my computer. Basically, I fried the logic board with the humidity in Cancun. That doesn't affect any of the recordings. They're sitting on my table on an external hard drive. But I can't edit them because they're sitting on an external hard drive and I have no computer. So I'm going to find out tomorrow if they're able to just repair the logic board, if there was no other damage. If that's the case, I'll have my computer back within a week, and it'll probably just take me a couple days to get stuff edited, and then it'll be up and running. If they say my computer's a lot more damaged than they initially thought, I just have to order a new one, but it'll take me 2 weeks to get it from Apple if I order it tomorrow. So that means I will, hold on, just keep the chat here. That means I just have to, well, wait 2 weeks, get a computer, and then just a couple days just to edit the videos for you guys. And then I'll upload them to the site. So just bear with me, man. They're coming. That's just kind of where we're at right now. So kind of sucks, but what can you do, right? All right, so Kylie asks, how many niches should you focus on in the beginning? I say two. Or no, sorry. I'm reading the 200 characters. One niche. Get in one niche and publish 2 books in it. The reason is, if you go into 2 different niches with one book, it's really hard to see what happens with that one book. Because that one book is just one book. You always want to go into a niche, publish 2 books, because one book might take off, the other one might not. Or they both take off, you just have a better chance of reading what's going to happen. So I always say one niche, 2 books. I just find it fun to see the newbies come on. They're all motivated and excited for the laptop lifestyle. Oh, what's she gonna say? I've been at it too long as for passions. Eventually, you do everything on the list. Yes, I've never been an employee. Always made money online. Minnie, that is so cool. That is so cool. Are you a family person? Are you married? Are you single? Are you doing this, for yourself right now? Would love to know a bit more about that since you've been doing this for so long. Let me see. Perhaps you forget how it feels to be an employee. You're back. Yes, I am back. I am here. Accidentally killed the live stream when I went to Power Saver mode, so I'm plugged into the wall now. Is 10,000 words a good start for publishing a book, Brandy? Yes,
I've started with 10,000 words. I, if you can do like 12 to 15, it is a little better. But hey, if it's like a 10,000 word book now versus not publishing anything now and waiting like 3 months, publish the 10,000 word book. Get the process going. So I've been working since I've been 11. Yeah, that's like, oh boy. Okay, thank God it's not all in Spanish.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to try to decipher this comment. I have a question for you. Is it possible to give an ebook for free to build my email list, but at the same time have it published on Amazon? Yes, it is. It is. I do that all the time. When they subscribe to one of my email lists, they can they click on the link. Okay. In fact, if you go to my channel and you search like email lists, you'll see there's a playlist and it explains this. They click on the link, they enter their email, right, and then they it goes to a thank you page. And then they click on thank you page, and then that gives them the link on Google Drive or Dropbox, whatever you prefer, to download the PDF version of the book. It's completely separate from Amazon. You're not breaking any rules. If you're part of the KDP Select program, so people can it's like the Netflix for books, that does not allow you to sell your book anywhere else other than Amazon if your book's enrolled in that program. But you can still give away the PDF for free, like how I just explained. That's totally fine. Apparently, I would suggest something that short as a rule, but perhaps when you're starting, are you writing or ordering your books? Child free for life and single, so it's just me and my money and my credit rating. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Congratulations on that. That's cool. I would see if you can stretch it a little, like he said, 12 to 15. Yeah, cool. John asked, do you recommend publishing only in KDP Select or publishing wide? That's a really good question, John. I would, if you're new, only focus on Amazon, just on Amazon in the beginning. The reason being is Amazon is, I can't remember the stat, but if you do want the stat, it's right here in the self-publishing blueprint. If you want the stat, it's in the book, but the majority of, like 80% of, or most people are buying books on Amazon. Nobody's going to Draft Digital to buy their book. They're going on Amazon. That's where the majority of books are sold. So be in front. You want to get in front of the most customers, right? So you got to go to Amazon. If you're a little bit more, whoops, man, hitting all the wrong buttons today. If you're a little bit more experienced, you can try going to Draft to Digital, Publish Drive, Smashwords, you know, any of those other publishers. You can definitely do that. Now, here's the thing. I've tested this with all of my top selling books. I took them all off KDP Select, and I published them on Google Play and Draft to Digital, and we couldn't get them on Smashwords. We were just having formatting issues, and I just told my managers, like, hey, to hell with it. And sales dropped. They did not. Google Play did the best. They did. But sales dropped. And I did it for, it was like 3 months or so. I wanted to make sure it was not like just a little spike thing. So I did it. It was like maybe 3.5 months. Sales dropped. I put them all back on KDP Select, took them off all of those other publishers, and sales picked back right up to where they were before I did this. So I'm not doing that again. I know some people have found some mad success with Draft to Digital and those other publishers, but I didn't. And, you know, and you also have to remember this, right? This is the difference. I do this to make money. I'm not an author. You know, I got nothing against authors. I think, hey, I wrote my own book. I am technically an author. But I use it, like, my channel is about how to increase your income. It's how to make money. That's what I'm about. I'm using Amazon as a platform to make money. So the reason I'm all for Amazon is because you'll make your most money using Amazon's platform when it
comes to publishing books. If you're an author and you want to reach a wider audience, get your books in front of more people, like in some other areas or whatever the case is, you might have completely different goals, and that's totally cool. It's totally respectable. So you might look at Smashwords, Draft to Digital, and those other platforms differently than how I look at it. So you just always want to keep that in mind, right? Because there's two different ways of doing this. If you have two different motives, so to speak. Let me just catch up on some of these comments here. Don is saying, I love the live stream. Is that because I keep pressing the wrong buttons? But happy you're enjoying it. I'm having fun. I really love live streams. And since I can't really upload a ton of videos right now without the computer, you can expect a few more of these live streams coming up. And I promise they'll be a little bit more planned out than this jumbled mess while I'm waiting for dinner. I heard Smashwords not easy. It's not. I could not get over how frustrating the formatting was. I just want to publish 1 to 2 books. That's enough to add on my income streams. Cool. Smashwords frustrating. Stopped using. Draft to Digital easier, and Publish Drive is decent. I put my books on ACX yesterday. Cool. But don't have anyone that wants to audition. How long does it normally take? It can take a couple days, man. Tony, it can take a couple days to get some auditions. Look, I had one book, and it was on ACX for like 2-3 weeks. No auditions. I didn't know you could actually just go on ACX and like get people to audition for your book. So that's what I did. Or go to ACX, okay? Go to ACX. Go search for books that are related to your book and your niche. Find who narrated them and just send them a message and say, hey, you want to make some more money? Narrate my book. It's just like this one that you narrated. There's a money tip for you. Katrina, I'm an author and I'm in this to make money. That's awesome. That's good. And I know you are because you've been around for a while, and that's fantastic. And we got President Trump, El Presidente. And awesome, Johnny. Awesome. So that is cool. That's cool. What else? What else can I update you guys on? So we did the Cancun update, the recording update, the publishing update, the channel update. I'm going to do a final, some thoughts, revelations, and stuff about Cancun as well. I'm kind of struggling because it's like, I want to talk about it, but I want to get the content up as well. So I don't know if I should, talk about it before I have the content ready to get up or whatnot. So I'll give that a couple more days to mull that over and figure out. But it was, I don't want to say it was a life-changing trip, but it was, because it allowed me to kind of change some of my thinking and my beliefs on what, on just the direction of the family, right? What we want to do. So I've been talking a lot about Mariana about that. Like, we're actually thinking of moving now. And when I say moving, we're actually thinking of moving instead of getting the M5. And I've wanted that, we've crunched numbers, talked to salespeople, figured out what lease payments are. We've done the homework for it. But now I'm thinking, and she's on board because she's just awesome like that. Maybe we just screw it and we move instead for 3 months, and we see what life would be like living over on the beach, near the beach, in a nice apartment, something like that. So it was kind of cool, but it'll be neat to see what happens over the next 6 to 8 months. What's included in your course? Everything you want. Basically, Tony, you're going to learn how to go from $0 to $1,000 with self-publishing. You're going to learn how to do it on all platforms, everything you need. You're going to get the support of the Facebook group, so if you ever get stuck or you have a question, you just pop in there, ask a question, and you'll get a ton of responses. You get to be part of our community, and I think that's the biggest win. It's just phenomenal. So if you're looking at getting started, making any money online, Kindle publishing, phenomenal way. My self-publishing blueprint's a great resource.
If you're like on the fence, you can always just grab the book first. It's just free. You just cover the shipping. It's like $10, and get started that way if you want. But the course, it is, if you want to get started with self-publishing, grab the blueprint. 100%. Let's see. Hopefully, Tony, that answers your question. If you got any more questions, just is it video course? Yes, video. Sorry, it's a video course. There are some PDF documents and stuff like that, but it's like 95% videos. A lot more structured than this live stream. Okay, live gets more views, and your channel got good subs. So do both live and upload videos. You're absolutely right. Mini. Yeah, I keep saying, I keep wanting to say Mimi, because that's what my daughter calls Minnie Mouse, Mimi. So if I just say Mimi, forgive me. It's just the father in me. But you're right. I should be doing more of both. You're absolutely right. Miss PBC, Emeka, question. I know is variable, but how many hours do you work a day, like average? I'm curious too. I have no idea. Like today I worked, how long is the live stream been? I worked part 1 live stream and then 16 minutes and 30 seconds. This is the only work I've done today. Now, do we count checking emails work and responding to emails? Paying a couple people? Like, I did that. Does that count as work? I don't know. But that's it. Like, I don't count hours. I count the results that I get. That's the most important thing when you're running a business. When you're not the employee and you're the boss, you're the owner, the only thing that matters is results. For me, the only thing that matters is making sales, increasing the income, take care of the family. So, I do that by, hey, we're getting X number of course sales. Okay, our books are making X amount every single day, or really it's like X amount every single week. How can I connect with this student? How can I connect with this mentee? And those type of things. So I don't really count hours. I just count the things that I have to get done. So. Once you put your books on Amazon, how long does it take to get money from those sales? 60 days. Okay, so it's September. It's September right now. All your sales from September will be paid out, not October, not November, but December 1st. December 1st. Amazon pays you 60 days out, unfortunately. Hopefully I did that. Hopefully I did that math right? 60 days. So not October. Yeah, 60 days. So end of November. November 27th to 30th is when you'll get your Amazon royalties for sales in September. So when you're new, it kind of sucks, but then you get paid every month, essentially. But they're 60 days behind. That was the number one reason I was against Amazon and CreateSpace merging. That's another video I'm going to do. It's up on the board. The real reason CreateSpace got shut down. I got the insider information up there. That's a video that's coming out. I'll probably just do a live stream because I'm not going to wait for my computer to be up and running to get that bad boy up. Let me just see, where are we at? You see, it's cool. When you got time, freedom, and income anywhere, it's not about hours to work. Absolutely right. Hours equal work doesn't apply when you work on lifestyle online income. You're absolutely right. Like, and even like a CEO, like they don't count hours. They just count results. They count how much money is their business generating, how much revenue are they generating. Hours are irrelevant, right? If Jim Rohn talks about Michelangelo and when he did the sculpture of David, right? You work. It's like he'd work wee hours in the morning, right? You don't count 16-hour days. It's like, no, I worked until I worked. So. You do get notifications. You do not get notifications for every book sold. You have a table info available, right? Good morning, Molly. Where are you from? Are you from, I guess, the UK? I guess it's probably their time getting up. Sorry, my finger was in the way there. Oh my God, the UK. It's 2:06 in the UK right now. I'm lost. You do have tables and info available? 8 a.m. in God's country. I don't even. Ollie, where are you? I must. Is he? No. Are you in London now? No. Ollie, where are you at? All I know is you're no longer in Mexico, and I'm sad. The information in your dashboard. Thailand. You're back in Thailand. Man, why would you be in Thailand? Jacob's back. Awesome. Excellent. You guys realize you're like, hey, where did Emeka go? I went to part 2. That's the new thing now. Live streams in 2 parts. Who's going to VidCon? I think it's called Vid Summit. VidCon was a few months ago. I made that mistake and somebody made fun of me on Facebook. You, Mark, and Natasha. D1 ain't gonna go, man. D1 ain't going. I don't think he's gonna go. The twins. Dale L. Roberts is going. Kelly Roberts, his wife, is going. And yeah, those are all the people I know. So that's a lot of people I need to get to meet because I need to increase my circle. Vid Summit. There you go, buddy. There you go. Exciting. You're welcome. Okay, let's see. Do we have some other publishing questions? If you ever want to talk or have any questions you can't find in Emeka's videos, that would be hard. You are too kind. Too kind. We're gonna do some more structured videos about publishing. Like, I feel like I've kind of got away from some of the meat and the potatoes about some of the publishing videos that I did last year. And the thing is, publishing just hasn't changed a lot, right? So it's like I'll do a video that I've done before, but I'll just have a different thought on it now, right? Like, I ain't gonna do another formatting video, but like, I'll do a video about niches, like good niches and bad niches, because that, like I was talking about earlier, or maybe on the other live stream, that has actually changed. And a lot of it was changed to Ollie because he made fun of me for saying that. And then I thought about it, and I was like, you're right. People should publish in self-help. They just have to understand they can't just do a general self-help book. But self-help is a great niche because it's so big, it's so lucrative. But they have to understand that they have to find a very specific area to publish in self-help. More formatting videos. The twins are beating us on video content, man. Their fan base talking a lot of smack about other self-publishing channels. Okay, people who talk smack are the people who make their money. I'm not really concerned about those people. The lady that writes. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I filmed some amazing videos with the Mickelson twins that are sitting on that. No, they're sitting in an SD card on my camera right now. And I'm just itching to get out because, oh my God. And, it's a bonus for the people who got their course with my link. That bonus video, they dropped some knowledge that is not in their course that was just blowing my mind. In fact, they're actually like, we probably shouldn't even talk about this on video, and we just kind of like ended the video and just started talking about it off camera. But it was just like insane. So those of you who ended up getting their course with my link, yeah, you're in for a treat. More long-term publishing videos. That would be a really good idea, Ollie. That would be a really good idea. Cool. Awesome. All right. Any other publishing videos? Okay. How do you scale up from the $100 mark? Publish more books. I know you probably wanted something a little juicier, but my guess is you probably have 6 books, right? How many books do you have, Adrian? How do I keep comments always on? 12 books. So you have 12 books and you're doing about $100 a month. How many books are selling well? 3? Boom. Okay. I'd publish those 3 books with those keywords, publish them all again, publish brand new ones with those exact same 3 ones. So you can just replicate that success. Okay, I'd run AMS ads to those books as well. Once you understand how AMS ads work, run it to your other books as well, because that could help sales with those other books. So that could be a really, really, really good thing as well. But it's always going to not a problem. Coffee, you really need another coffee with Dale. Yeah, go tell him that. I'm always game. You know, Adrian, it's really just publish more books. Take a like I don't recognize your name, so I don't believe you're in my course. Are you in KMM, or have you taken any courses? If you haven't taken any course, take a course. That'll just instantly change your results, because you're just going to learn from people who are doing it and doing it well. You know how it works. So that could be a game changer. Boom, right there. So yeah, I've bought your booklet. Watch your videos in January. Okay, cool. So yeah, man. Like, I'd honestly say then the next step is just get the course, because you're going to learn a lot more. But plus, you're going to get access to the Facebook community. That's most people's success is coming from the Facebook community. You know, it's that's where everyone is sharing ideas, and you can post what's working, what's not working, get tips. And so the course would be your next step, man. You've done $100 a month without a course. That's more than I was able to do without a course. Congratulations. Just paying for the actual help would be a smart thing to do. Right. Also, higher level mindset. Get your money right type of videos. Ollie, you're right, man. I have on my computer, I have a whole bunch of money idea videos on mindset stuff that I want to get filming. So I really want to kind of not like I want to diversify some of the topics, but talk about the things I'm really interested in, like getting your money right, just getting things, you know, like just getting your money right. 'Cause too many people don't have their money right, their mind right, and then they don't have their money right. I just don't get it. It's very frustrating for me, because people should understand that we live in, like, in 2018. There's so much abundance in the world. You can get so much. You can change your life in a matter of months now. You can go from dead broke to making more money than you ever thought was possible in a matter of months, by simply just opening your eyes, shutting out the white noise, not thinking everyone's trying to scam you, and just get into work. So you're right. You are absolutely right, Ollie. Get on the corners. Emeka is my financial coach. He's helped me sail while 20K in debt and being cash positive and quitting my job. I probably should get a testimonial from you, Jacob. 100 true, but literally broke to new life in months. It's just, it's so possible, and so many people don't think that is possible, but it is. So awesome. All right, we've been going for 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure dinner must be ready, or getting soon to be ready, because I'm getting hungry. But you guys, thank you so much for spending some time with me. As always, I'm always around, and you know, connect with me here in the comments if you're watching the replay, or you know, Facebook or Instagram. You can follow me there as well. All right, everybody. Hope you all have a wonderful night. Let me see how do you end this here. Do you want to? Yes.